So guys, this just happened. Trump officially launched his own meme coin and he announced it on Twitter. At first, everyone was speculating that this was entirely fake and that his Twitter account got hacked. But at the time of recording, it has since been 12 hours. So it's clear that it wasn't a hack because if it was, it would have been removed from his account. We can see here that he even launched his own website similar to what he did with his NFT collection. And this is absolutely crazy. Just as everyone starts talking about the fact that we're getting a pro-crypto president removing all the barriers to entry, he goes ahead and launches his own meme coin, which is of course, like other meme coins, built on Solana. Now, of course, in the short term, this is extremely bullish for Solana. As we can see, it skyrocketed as soon as Trump made this announcement of his meme coin. Now, if we take a closer look at his meme coin, it's currently sitting at over a $4 billion market cap and over a $20 billion fully diluted valuation, which is absolutely insane considering he launched just under 12 hours ago. I don't think most people understand how crazy this truly is. We have the new President of the United States launching his own crypto meme coin. I will repeat that. The new President of the United States, Donald Trump, has launched his own meme coin. Now, I know a lot of you will be looking to trade this coin immediately, and the thing is, there aren't many exchanges that actually have it available to trade with leverage. Good thing for you, however, it is available on Weeks for trading with up to 50x leverage. So if you're looking to get into the Trump action, I would highly recommend that you click the first link in my description, which will bring you directly to Weeks. And with my link, you can even earn up to $20,000 in bonuses, which can be used towards trading the Trump token. Now, in terms of trading strategy, this is a little bit of a tricky one considering the fact that it's a new launch. We've kind of just been trading around this $20 mark since we had that initial expansion. And while a lot of people are trying to pile into longs, we can see that these shorts have started to accumulate on the Trump token. With new launches, you certainly need to be careful, especially if you're trading with leverage, because while you can make significant profits, the drawdowns can also be very intense. So make sure you're careful. And if you didn't get into the action and you're not necessarily looking to trade this token and you want to accumulate in your spot bags, I would highly recommend looking for a little bit of consolidation in the price of the token instead of just catching it as it explodes to the upside. A lot of people make this mistake, and before you know it, you're down 50% on a token that you've accumulated. Right now, while it's still early days and there's a lot of attention on the token, it's looking relatively solid and all the big dips have been getting bought up. But it wouldn't surprise me if at some point we do see a major dump in the Trump token. In the meantime, though, there are definitely some valid concerns about this token. And one of them is actually the fact that Trump's company holds 80% of the supply. That is a very scary number because as these tokens get unlocked, it's very likely that at these valuations, they get dumped onto the market. Now, the good thing from our perspective is that when those dumps do occur, it can be an amazing opportunity to be shorting the Trump token. And as I mentioned earlier, we can already do that on Weeks with up to 50x leverage. Another reminder to sign up to Weeks with the first link in my description. It's one of the very few exchanges that were able to list Trump so quickly. Now, here's Scott Melker's opinion on the matter. Good for crypto, bad for humanity. He thinks it essentially boils down to a cash grab, which I tend to agree with because in my opinion, there can't be that much upside for Trump to launch his own meme coin, considering that he's already super wealthy and he's literally occupying one of the most powerful positions in the world as the US president. So why would he go ahead and launch a meme coin? Could this be a message that all his promises for the crypto community will come true? Maybe. I have to say it is a little bit worrying that over 80% of the supply is held by Trump's company. Of course, it's locked up and it gets vested over time, but this is a serious and valid concern in my opinion. Now, what good comes out of this? Well, with Donald Trump making a move like this and creating his own meme coin, it will surely onboard millions and millions of new people into the crypto space, which is of course good for general exposure. Now, here are some more thoughts from Folis around this launch. It's probably bearish for other memes. Trump is the meme of the cycle now, and everything else is secondary. And unfortunately, I have to agree. There will still be some meme coins that will outperform. One of them that comes to mind, in my opinion, is Pengu. I still think that this one has a very strong 2025 to come. But overall, the fact that Trump launched his own meme coin, especially on Solana, means that all of the liquidity from the other meme coins gets sucked into this coin. And that's why we've been seeing a lot of altcoins, meme coins, AI coins, all of them have been dumping today since Trump's launch because everyone seems to be selling their bags to try to get some Trump tokens. And you know on the channel that I've been talking about the fact that once ETH finally starts pumping, it will signal an altcoin season. But I tend to agree with Folis' second second remark here, and it's the fact that it's actually bearish for Ethereum and more bullish for Solana because the president chose to launch his coin within the Solana ecosystem. But as we mentioned not too long ago, it is also probably bullish for the space long term from an onboarding point of view, because a lot of people will see that Trump launched his own token and will get introduced to the space for the first time, which is exactly what we want. And the last couple of observations, one of them that I thought was interesting is that there's a good chance that this changes the pacing of the bull market cycle. Some are saying that this is extra juice and will compress things and make the cycle top out quicker. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with this here. I've always said that somewhere around September to November would be the bull market top, aligned with previous market cycles, but these kinds of dramatic launches late in the cycle can often speed things up here, so you do need to be wary of this. And the last one that's the most obvious here, everyone that's been speculating on Trump meme coins, particularly on Solana, will experience significant drawdowns, and we can already see this. I myself have speculated on Trump meme coins in the past, and they did provide some significant gains, especially around the time that he does any kind of conferences or as we got closer to the inauguration. But now I can see that all of these Trump tokens have been essentially dumping because we finally have a real one launched by the president. And let's wrap up the video taking a look at the Bitcoin price action when all of this has happened. We can see right now that we're looking quite bullish. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, we hit some severe resistance around the 104K level. We came back and retested below to 102.5K, which was another crucial level for Bitcoin. And now it's looking like we're going to make a new attempt at an all-time high for Bitcoin. Keep in mind right now that I'm recording this video on Saturday, January 18th, and Trump's official inauguration is on Monday, January 20th. Wouldn't it be funny if we ended up making a new Bitcoin all-time high on Monday, the day of the inauguration? And the interesting thing here that I'd like to point out, while I told you all of the liquidity is going into this Trump token, Bitcoin dominance is really not giving up yet. Altcoins are continuing to bleed against Bitcoin, except for the Trump token, of course. So we can see that we had a little bit of a wick downwards, but now this weekly candle is green and it's looking like we're going to make an attempt at the highs for Bitcoin dominance. Now, this isn't something that you should be worrying about, and in fact, it's actually a better opportunity to accumulate altcoins, because during Bitcoin season, while it's impossible to really get the top of Bitcoin dominance, you do want to accumulate altcoins near the top, because once Bitcoin dominance starts crashing down like this and we do get the altcoin season, that's when alts are going completely parabolic, and it's arguably too late at that point. I think we will see something similar this cycle. So if you've been eyeing any altcoins and you haven't bought them yet, the opportunity gets better and better as Bitcoin dominance goes up. But I will remind you, it's tough to time the top, so I would recommend dollar cost averaging into your select altcoins. And you can do so by clicking the first link in my description, which will bring you directly to Weeks. They have all the altcoins you could want, and they're one of the top exchanges in the industry. And that sums up today's video. I cannot believe that I just discussed the fact that the President of the United States has launched his own crypto meme coin. Absolutely crazy times we live in. If you enjoy the content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.